What is good, YouTube world? Jay Coffee on the vid, and you see we're talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine once again. I mean, this dude gets in the news. It's what he does. I don't care for him, but this interview that he just did, this big interview, I think is going to do a lot for him. Whether you like him or not, like let's be honest. Get in the comments. Let me know if you guys agree. It's going to do a lot for his public image. I think, you know what I mean? But something interesting, we'll talk more about this interview. Let's roll this clip here where he's talking about DMX.
Yeah, I'm gonna say DMX about that life. DMX is about that life.
Me and DMX was in full-blown conversations the whole time I was locked up.
Really?
Really.
How did that go?
He was in MCC. He put it like this. He said, quote unquote, baby boy, do what you gotta do. And I'm on the jail phone because he's at MCC. He was just released. One of the guys I was locked up with was selling with DMX at MCC Manhattan, the Manhattan Correctional Center in MCC. He got released. We stood on communication. He's like, yo, boy, do what you do. So DMX knows what's up. DMX was in there doing Bible studies with all of the inmates in MCC. They'll tell you that.
So you hear 6ix9ine. He said he was in regular contact with DMX. DMX, you know, inspired him to stay strong and get through his bid. And, you know, X told him, do what you gotta do. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I'm sure if this isn't true, we'll hear from DMX. He'll come out and say this is false. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe at the end of the day, this is true. Like we talk about all the time on this channel, the whole street life, civilian life, who's really tough, who's really gangster. These lines get blurred so often. You know what I mean? DMX gave a lot of his life, you know, into addiction and being locked up and different things, even after having fame. You know what I mean? X went through a lot of hard times. I'm excited right now. We see X is kind of getting back to business, working with the Locks again. You know, supposedly there's a new album on the way. But I don't know. Like, get in the comments. What do you guys think about this? Do you believe this to be true? I remember before 6ix9ine even got locked up, when he did, I believe, a Breakfast Club interview, or, you know, just the media run that he was on. DMX was a name that got brought up where a lot of people were saying, yo, we see a little bit of X in you, like you're inspired by him or something. Or I believe Charlamagne said Onyx. And then 6ix9ine was like, no, X, man, X. And, you know, I mean, I like the yelling and things like that. He's by no means. DMX is way up there in my book. You know, aside from everything about 6ix9ine, I don't think his music's all that at all. He had a couple hits, but I could see where they say he was inspired a bit by DMX. And I remember, too, in the interviews back then, 6ix9ine said, yeah, man, I'm inspired by X. He's dope. I don't think he really messes with me, though. He didn't follow me back on social media. And I just laughed, man, like, bruh, X don't give a damn about social media. You know what I mean? Even now, I believe it's publicists and stuff running the social media accounts for him. But getting back to this, all in all, I think this interview is going to help his image with the general public. He talked about a lot on there. You know, he said if he could vote, if he wasn't a felon, he would indeed vote for Donald Trump. He says he has no you know, motivation or doesn't want to get involved in any kind of activism or something like that, which, I mean, it would be stupid if he did. He is not the right guy to speak on those kind of issues. Not that every celebrity needs to, but I feel like we can all agree we definitely don't need or want to hear 6ix9ine talking about social issues. You feel me? And with the whole Treyway thing, basically, I'm thinking about maybe doing a live and going over this whole interview. Maybe not. Like I said, I try not to cover this dude. I know people feel different ways about him. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's kind of an agenda being pushed with this guy, you know. I've talked about it in other videos. But as far as the snitching thing, he says when they kidnapped him, he didn't snitch. When they was messing with his girl, he didn't snitch. When they took his money, he didn't snitch. And when he got picked up, he said he didn't intend to snitch until he heard that they were out to violate him or do him dirty, hurt him. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, this could just be something where he's trying to save face. Could have probably wanted to snitch all along, but it's an excuse as to why he would to a lot of people, you know. But like I always say, guys, I'm a civilian, you know. And 6ix9ine, I don't necessarily care for him, but it don't even all come down to the snitching thing. I feel like a lot of other shit he does is some bullshit. But at some points, man, this dude needs to work on his delivery or whatever, like talk, like his communication skills, because he was just flat out stuttering at certain points of the interview.
All like put it like this: all of the rappers that speak that gangster shit is not about that shit. Never. All of what he said, murder.
Like, man, you know what I'm saying? They're so strategic with what they're doing. You know, as we know, the Tattle Tales album is just dropping, and they got a lot riding on this album to really do numbers. And people keep wanting to tell me I'm tripping when I say musically he wasn't, like, his newer shit since he's come home hasn't charted. Like, it's had some success, but listen, this album's got to do crazy numbers to recoup with all this money that they got behind 6ix9ine, with all this security and everything that they're doing like that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he's trying to push the merch and other shit too, but musically, like, watch, if this album don't really do what it's supposed to do, you might see 6ix9ine not have as much of you know, money behind him. I don't know. Like, you guys get in the comments, let me know your thoughts on that. But like I said, it just seemed funny who's really financing all this at the end of the day. But yeah, man, like, dude stuttering like crazy, man. Like, get it together, man. Like, I don't know. They should have had this man do some, like, publicist, communications expert or something. But anyways, man, get in the comments, let me know what you guys think about this as a whole. One thing I want to say that he did say in this interview that I know a lot of people won't like, he tried to compare himself to Tupac Shakur. Like, stop it, man, stop it. But get in the comments with your thoughts on this as a whole. It's J Coffee Talk. That's what we do. If you're new to the channel, we talk about the different topics, everything from music to news, sports to current events and all that. Sub to the channel, hit the notification bell. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.